Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All right, Tricia Gordon Johnston. She's a formally trained, multifaceted artist who works in the areas of painting, installation, ceramics, jewelry. This morning, she's joining us to showcase everything she has. She's left nothing at home, which we love for you. Good morning and welcome to Sun.
Good morning,
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about how you got into this. Was this like in your hand from you were yay high?
Well, I can remember when I was little entering a painting competition in prep school, and then in high school I did art as at CXC level, and then I later went on to go to Edna Manley College. So I majored in painting, but then we did electives. I also did ceramics, I did graphics, I did a number of things, and then at some point I graduated in the painting department, so I started painting, doing installation, and then at some point I decided that I wanted to start making jewelry, and I also did ceramics, and then I went into t-shirts. The graphics came in with the t-shirts.
You are embarrassingly gifted. That's what you call an embarrassment of riches, is it not? Is it not? I mean, look at what is coming out of your hand and out of your person. It's amazing. So tell me, when you say installation, now what you mean? Because that sounds a little more involved than, you know, painting or graphics work. Or tell me a little bit about the craft and the technique, because I'm looking at your piece here. I don't want to call it a painting because it's not a painting. Right,
it's a little bit married to installation, and installation is basically a painting that takes on a three-dimensional space. So because I did installation, my paintings are very much like installations as opposed to two-dimensional paintings on a surface.
So this is interesting. I want to tell the story for this one because we had it like in a square, and then Tricia said that painting is actually, what did you say?
It should be like a diamond.
Right, which we never see. So obviously, even just your perspective and your approach is very unique.
Thank you.
You know, let's talk through some of the stuff that you have here. I want to start with the artwork first. Tell me about this piece.
I used the female. I started off talking about pregnancy because I was at art school. I became pregnant when I was at art school, and then I had to drop out because the final year show was around the same date as my due date. So when I went back, I started talking about pregnancy, and then I used the female body to speak about issues of women like pregnancy. So we have the female body here in repetition, so there are different body types, and that's basically it. And then I have different ideas. I don't exactly remember. This one is a little old.
This is interesting. They tell me about the
nothing below the line.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Over here. Butterfly. What's going on?
I use the butterflies to represent my daughter, because I call her my little boogie, and I watched her development from catalyst stage into blossoming into a beautiful butterfly. So as well as the female body, I use the butterfly to speak about her, and because I'm Jamaican, I had to bring the hummingbird into it somehow. So I use the hummingbird to kind of signify boys and the butterfly to kind of signify girls. This is actually a piece about marriage.
Is it?
And I was talking about my parents and their relationship in this piece. And then I use other elements just compositionally, and then they also have significance, because these are Aztec symbols. So I'm tying in all of those ideas.
Oh, and there's a female form and a male form in here.
And then there's a larger female form here.
Oh my God, the intricacy. So how long something like that take you to do?
Years, because it starts from concept, and then I have to think about it, and then I'll start painting, think about it a little more, come back to it. So it takes a long time to have a finished piece.
I tell you, people don't appreciate an artist's process enough. They really don't. I think you guys just dream it up and then you splash it on the canvas and you say, done. Nothing can be further from the truth. Over there, what are we looking at?
And this one, I was speaking about the, this one is titled Osin. So it's the female form as opposed to the male form of the Oscar.
Ah. Okay, wow. Tricia, one day I just want to sit and get into your head. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the T-shirts now. Why did you decide to get into the graphic work for the T-shirts?
Well, my mother-in-law actually suggested that I do T-shirts, and I had actually started doing T-shirts a long time ago. I have them online. I haven't gotten any sales, but I had all these designs for T-shirts from a long time ago. And then I finally found, I'm working with Things Jamaican through JBDC. So I actually have these out in stores now, in the Things Jamaican stores.
Okay.
So they're in Devon House, and the 2 airports.
Okay, and let's walk over to the jewelry.
The jewelry is also at
So
Things
you started
Jamaican.
doing jewelry in 2014.
2014.
And tell me about the style.
The style is also tied to my paintings and my installations. I try to be very consistent, so I have a reductive style in the jewelry as well. They're informed by minimalism, so I'll use a lot of squares and rectangles and circles, and I like textures, so I try to create a lot of textures.
Is this jade?
Though that's oh no, Simone, why did you have to
sorry.
ask?
Okay, never mind.
I'm trying to remember the name of this stone.
It's okay. It's okay. If they want to know, they can actually go to the stores and see. So this is a line now. Do you have plans to build any further, or?
Well, I distribute, and I really enjoy distributing because I can just work on what I want to work on, and then I have them also at Geisha Boutique. That's at 10 Argyle Avenue that just moved. So they I can work and then put the pieces out there and have them sell. So like I'm not planning to start a store or anything because that's a whole different business.
Yeah, oh girl, yes, we know. Let's go back into the middle. So if people want to get your artwork, where do we find the artwork?
Well, I can be contacted through Instagram. My Instagram handle is Tricia Handmade Jamaica. It's Tricia Handmade Jamaica, and I can be contacted there.
Okay, so the artwork, Tricia Handmade Jamaica, the shirts and the jewelry available at Things Jamaican, at the airport, and
Devon House.
And Devon House, if you want to source the stuff.
Really and Geisha Boutique.
And Geisha. Okay. Thank you very much for stopping
Thank
in.
you.
Your stuff is lovely.
Thank you, Simone.
Appreciate it. We have a lot of talent in this country. Multifaceted artist, Tricia Gordon Johnston. Coming up, I've got 2 friends from the Guardian Group stopping by, an ambassador and an executive, and they'll be here after this. We'll be right back.